What's up, everybody? In this video we're going to take a look at the Greatsword, how to build it out and use, and also where you can pick up one of these ginormous beasts. So let's get started. So in addition to your standard R1, R2, and L1 attacks, R2 being chargeable, you also have a forward R1 attack, so you can roll and then R1, or if you throw the Hound Dog step on, Hound Dog step it and then R1, stunning your enemy. And when stunning your enemy isn't enough, a jump L1 attack is fully capable of breaking your opponent's stance. And what makes this weapon so great is sort of its downfall, and that's its weight. And if we throw a side-by-side comparison, this is the Greatsword compared to a curved Greatsword. You can see that it's just a bit slower. And if we throw the actual numbers up, you can see the Greatsword tips the scale at 23 Elden grams. Next, I wanted to mention incantations and Ashes of War to use with this setup. And first is the Vike's Dragon Bolt incantation. It's a red lightning buff that you can apply to your right-handed weapon. And if you look at the numbers, this is going to buff your right-handed weapon about 13%. Of course, it will not buff your left-handed weapon. But the other thing that I liked about this incantation was it lasts about 60 to 70 seconds, so you got plenty of time to use it against enemies. And of course, the Ash of War I've been using is the Bloodhound step. And I've been using this on my right hand. I wanted to mention one other Ash of War you may consider, and that one you could put on your left hand and just dual wield that whenever you wanted to use that. And that would be the Lion's Claw. Now you could consider putting this on your left-handed weapon and just dual wield that whenever you want to engage this and keep your Bloodhound on your right-handed weapon. But just want to throw that out there for you guys. Now on to the numbers. So I used 3 different versions of the Greatsword: the Quality Blood, Cold, or Frostbite. And if we look down at the bottom at the scaling, the Quality is going to scale with Strength and Dex, the Blood, Strength, Dex, and Arcane, and the Cold or Frostbite, Strength, Dex, and Intelligence. So the next thing I wanted to show you was I played around with the numbers. So the first example, I had 99 Strength, Dexterity, 70 Intelligence, and 50 Arcane. And I ended up using the Blood and the Cold Greatsword. So let me throw that up for you and show you. So with this set of numbers, the Blood physical damage is 341 plus 532, and the Cold is 286 plus 363, with the magic at 214 plus 104. And if I throw up my second set of numbers here and zoom in, you can see I chose 99 Strength, Dexterity, 20 Intelligence, and 99 Arcane. So drop my Intelligence, bumped my Arcane up, and then we're going to take a look at the Blood and the Cold Greatsword. So the Blood is physical 341 plus 575 with a 172 blood loss buildup, and the Cold is physical 286 plus 363, magic 214 plus 46 with a 153 buildup on frost. And I ended up using the Cold Greatsword. The Blood just didn't procs and wasn't as effective, so I chose the Cold Greatsword. And you can see with the Intelligence difference, the Intelligence being bumped up on the left. I mean, it's not that big of a difference as far as a number standpoint. So I just want to throw those examples up for you, just to kind of give you a sort of a gauge if you're trying to tweak those numbers. So out of all the Colossal Greatswords, I gotta say this one's probably my favorite, especially for the storyline bosses. While I've played around, I probably haven't played with every single one of them. However, the Godslayers, I really had high hopes for it. I really liked its skill move, but it was just a little too slow and just kind of made it ineffective for the boss fights. However, the regular Greatsword, when you use it with the Bloodhound step, I mean, you're able to move in and out, dodge, and just sort of get in and land, just devastating damage on these bosses. So that's probably why I would give it the edge. But anyways, currently testing out the Rotten Great Axe, which is another colossal weapon. So maybe make a video on that. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, stay tuned for the location guide for this weapon if you're interested in obtaining and using this. And as always, hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, drop me some love. Maybe that sub Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. To find the Greatsword, you're going to start at the Rockview balcony in the Kaled region, and you're going to travel up this road, and you'll find a broken down caravan slash wagon guarded by a couple of enemies, and it's going to be in a chest on that little wagon slash caravan.